Hi everybody, thanks for checking in today. I've been giving some thought lately. I've had quite a few people come up to me referring to a quote that I shared a few messages ago that was by Lillian Hellman that says, people change and forget to tell each other. And while that's relational and it's important to realize that whenever you come into conflict with people you care about or people who may know you really well or have known you previously, it's important to share with them that here are the things that I've been changing and here are maybe some things I'm going through and here's where I am going. And it reminded me of a great coaching exercise that relates to asking the question and asking yourself, who are you and who do you need to become in order to accomplish your goal? Why is that important? Well, let me share a couple of examples, and this can apply to any age. So the one that I like to talk about is having that dream when I was younger about being a professional basketball player. Even more specifically, playing basketball at the University of Indiana. So I wanted to get a scholarship and play for Bobby Knight and experience that whole thing, that the hysteria that was around Indiana basketball back when I was growing up. So who I was a kid who was passionate about basketball and practiced and played as much as I could and absolutely loved the game. Who I needed to become was someone more disciplined and more focused so that nothing would interfere with that goal or that vision of playing for Bobby Knight one day. So that meant having to forego some things that were fun in the moment so that I could have the fun in the end when hopefully I would reach my goal. So the same thing goes with now, right? So the goal that I have for myself or for my next goal is I know who I am now, and I know the habits that I have and the behaviors that I have and the disciplines that I have really suit me now, which is great. But the goal I have and who I need to become is slightly different. So I know that change becomes scary for people, but don't forget that change can easily be interchanged with growth. And so in order for me to accomplish the next goal I have on my plate, I need to become fill in the blank, right? Someone more disciplined or focused on the specific actions that need to take place in order to accomplish that goal. Or I need to network more in order to expand my ability to meet people who do something similar to what I want to do. I mean, fill in the blank for you. It's obviously personal for you. But the important question is to ask yourself, who are you now? In this goal that you have, who do you need to become in order to accomplish that goal? Because those are two different people. And I'm not saying extremely different, like I'm like this, but I have to become like this. What's the natural progression of who you need to become in order to accomplish that goal? So similar to the basketball example, I needed to become even more disciplined. I need to become more somewhat of a hyper-discipline, foregoing what I wanted in the moment to focus on what I wanted down the road, and focus more on schoolwork or focus more on practicing or whatever that looks like. But more focus and more directed attention towards what my goal was in the art and the craft that I was trying to do, so that I could position myself, not guaranteed, but position myself to accomplish what I was going after. So who's the Bobby Knight in your life that you're trying to learn from? What's that goal that you have that is right there? You can see it. It's very clear. Maybe you did that exercise before by closing your eyes and picturing what that looks like in your head. Whatever that looks like to you, I'd encourage you to ask that question. Two questions. Who are you? Who are you now? And who do you need to become to accomplish that goal? Write those down, figure it out, drop your action plan, and watch what happens. I wish you the best of luck. You matter. I appreciate you. Go get them.